Hello. I do not know why the BGM is not playing, but I think it's fine. We're just gonna go like turn the game on, I guess. Like that's basically what I'm gonna do. Oh, the game is updating. Okay, cool. Um, the second half of 1.4 started, with literally for me no time to play it. I believe I also probably will not have time to play 1.5 because I'll be on like holiday. But yeah, how excited are we? How excited are we for today? I know I've been like kind of not here. Like, I don't know how else to explain it other than I've just been busy. Like, genuinely so busy. Uh, I've just, okay. I have just so much stuff to complete, and I just didn't have the time to stream or like make anything um like in terms of schedule and stuff. And I had planned to release some stuff this week, like videos and stuff, but that's not happening because I have no time to like finish the last bits of the work. But guess what? Even though I've been so busy, right? I went to watch a play because my professor was doing the music direction for it, and holy shit, first of all, I keep forgetting that people in my university are really, really good. Like, they know what they're doing, for sure. Uh, but then, get this, right? Get this, guys. Um, it was, it's just, I went to watch it, and I don't know how else to say this. It was just so good. It was, yeah, it was just so good. Huh. Oh, that's strange. Okay. I think that fixed itself. I have no idea what's happening. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I just been, like I said, really, really, really busy with essays and reading up for my essay, and I went to the library today. You might be like, "Oh, Mew, if you were so busy, how come you have time to go watch a play and stuff?" But like, okay, first of all, I don't know why anyone would say that. I don't know why I brought it up. Like, this is some sort of like accusation. Hey, this is part of my learning experience in my university, so I don't want to neglect anything, like any opportunities I have to broaden my horizons, right? And then before that, this is like the last week for quite a few classes that I love, adore to death. So I've just been sort of wallowing in like the thing of, oh my god, my classes are getting over for this semester. I know I've been whining about how busy I am for a while, but like I didn't realize how much I was like, I really, I'm really gonna miss classes. I'm really gonna miss my teachers over the break. And like my seniors are graduating soon, and so today was like our chance to say goodbye and like, give them well wishes and stuff. And it was like, it was just so, like, I don't know, my heart kind of like hurts a bit because I'm like, wow, I've been like with these people for a while. We've spent a whole year together, and I just can't believe that like we're at the point where I just can't believe it, guys. I'm sorry. I just, yeah, it's like so something. Aha, these are the new Allison's Travel Shop. Hopefully I have enough time to like finish all of these. Um I to say other than like I just I I I man, there is just yeah. It's been a wild couple of days. Yeah. Honestly, it's been a completely insane couple of days, but I truly have not like gotten the chance to really rest or like I don't know, I haven't really been sleeping or eating properly. I had lunch with a friend today because I've been so busy, by the way. It's not because like I'm insane and like I love to torture myself or something like that. It's literally just because I've been busy. So I haven't actually had time to like go and like do my thing, you know? These are the limited oh my god, it froze. Yeah, it's been a weird couple of weeks. I know like last week I was still kind of alive, but this week has really got me. Cause like over the weekend I had a lot of stuff to do. Um Monday I had so much stuff going on. Tuesday I had a lot of stuff going on. Wednesday was also quite busy. I ended up falling like I feel like I'm at this point gonna kind of like a bit maybe fall a bit sick. Who knows? Maybe at the end of this when I go back home I'll be like sick for a couple of days. But there's honestly I'd prefer that to the other outcome of like I don't know, it could be worse, honestly. It could be worse. Let's just give ourselves some different clothing. I don't know why it's like totally yeah, okay. I don't know, guys. I feel like I was trying to tell you something and now my brain is like no idea where it went. Okay? Like genuinely, I have no idea where it went. My brain cells. They went somewhere, I don't know where. Basically, I've had a weird last 4 weeks and like in the best way possible. I think I've been having so much fun in life. Like I just have had no time for anything other than just like affectionately what is probably like to sleep every once in a while. For quite a few days I just didn't get any sleep, which is not good, of course. I'm pretty sure we all know that. Not sleeping isn't a good thing. It like totally messed me up too. Like not no lies. I ended up like yesterday because I didn't get that much sleep. I ended up not like knowing what the heck I was saying to whom. I don't this doesn't happen often in real life for me, but when it did happen, it was just like, oops, my bad. I should have known better. That being said, I most often do not know better. So, yeah. I don't know, it's been interesting. Like in the best way possible. I have had such a wonderful few days and also such a tiring few days. I feel better emotionally and like mentally I feel better and stuff. But like physically, I might not be that good because like guys, I am I have like definitely not gotten enough sleep over the past god knows how many days. I have for sure 100% not gotten enough like rest of any kind at all. Like it really is concerning how little I've been sleeping and stuff. So I'd say don't be like me. Make better choices than I am making at the moment. I don't know, I turned this game on thinking like we would do some stuff, but like I just don't feel like doing much in game. I don't know, I think the last couple of what's the word? Like the last couple of I've seen a lot of controversy about, well, I've seen a lot of controversy about the state of this game at the moment. People have been going a bit crazy. I don't really blame them as much as I just think, where is Allison? Where is it? Where is she? Aha! She's like somewhere. Where am I? Anyways, just a really strange couple of days, honestly. I don't know how to describe it because I really haven't gotten that much sleep. I've been eating very intermittently. I slept for like 5 hours from like 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. yesterday. And then I stayed up all night, and then I was like fell asleep at like 7:30 in the morning and slept till like I think 10 a.m. or 10:30 in the morning. I know it was 10 a.m. Yeah. Oh no, it was 10:30. Actually, I don't know any, like time has no, like I don't know time anymore. Basically, yeah, I have not really been sleeping, or you could say I'm barely taking care of myself, but that's not because I don't want to take care of myself. It's more because I just don't have the time or energy to invest in taking care of myself. Even though that is and should definitely be your priority, especially when you're super busy and stuff. Because like it is so important to like take care of yourself as when you're super busy. Because it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It just makes your life easier. Not sleeping messes with your head more. After getting some sleep, I swear I was so much more like, well, what can I say? I was so much more, uh, I was so much more productive. Like today, the whole day, I felt like I was so productive. I'm kind of on top of my assignments, except for my essay. But I have like a decent like grasp of what I want to do for my essay. And I've been reading up like very, not like slowly. I think my pace is pretty dang fast for considering that like my classmates have barely not they've completed their essay, but they're now looking for sources, which is like to me insane. Hello, you're supposed to find sources to support whatever argument you want to make before you start your essay. In my opinion, that's just how I operate. I feel like I need to know enough information about what I want to write about before I start writing about it, because for me it like it makes no sense to go the opposite route where you're like, let's do the opposite first. I feel like that's more dangerous because then you can just start writing whatever, and like if it doesn't make sense, it just really doesn't make sense. So you can't really change anything instead of having like all this information stored in your brain that you then um put together into one something. So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of days finishing my essay or like starting it. I have not started it. Um, my one of my classmates heard that I was reading every single like a lot of books for my essay, and she was like, you can skim, right? And I was like, yeah, of course I know that, and that's what I'm doing essentially. But like for specific things, I would like to make sure I focus on them because I wanna, you know what I mean? Like I wanna make sure that what I'm doing is the correct thing, and that I'm not like wasting the effort of all the people who have written about this or all the people who know about this. I just want to do like whatever I write about justice, and that means actually selecting high quality sources and like really making sure that I know what I'm talking about. I'm also like, I'm able to articulate myself much more clearly instead of going on ambiguous my opinions. It's more of like, I know what I'm talking about kind of stuff. Which for me is quite important. I think that really is something to think about. Oh? That's an option? I have my own illusion zone. What? Oh! Okay. Ah! What the heck? At this rate, I'm gonna die before I do anything. Confirm. I don't want to do that. That's so annoying. I'm not like, I don't have the mental space to do this. I'm just literally streaming because I love you guys and I haven't like shown my face for a bit, so I just thought I should. Um, like if I get bored of this, which I'm getting pretty bored right now, I just think like the event was pretty short. I know there's other quests and stuff, but they're always so short. They're always so straightforward. There's not much thinking that is required here. And with what I've been hearing of like what is being added in game in terms of currency and in usage and stuff, I just feel a little bit disappointed because like I think it's a dangerous route to get on where you're trying to make yourself more money and that ends up actually harming your like what your, so to speak, your people are willing to tolerate. I don't know how else to explain this. But yeah, it's quite interesting that it ends up being that something where like I don't know how else to explain it, but like it's so strange that they added like another currency, right? Have you guys seen this? So wait, hold up. Bear Pal selected. No wait, treasure featured. This wishing epiphany. I don't know what this is. 4-star limited time events. This isn't really useful. At least I don't think so. You're like paying $10 for 8 wishes. And it's really stupid. I think that like defeats the purpose of like, yeah. It just over. Oh, that's cute. Cute, ne? Oh my god, I kind of want that. What should I do, guys? Should I pull for this? I don't even want that. But oh, this is a nice necklace. I don't care about this skirt as much, but this necklace is really nice. Okay, I might do those 25 plus 15, so 40 drawers if I have enough, Oh, but I kind of wanted this outfit. Okay, I want this more. Let's do a few pulls here. Let's see what we get. I don't really care about this outfit, by the way. I saw it. I wasn't really that invested or that, oh my god, I need this kind of thing. If I do get pieces, of course I'll use them, but I'm not necessarily aiming to get those pieces. Oh, that's a cute shawl. Yeah, I don't really care about getting the pieces, honestly. I just really care about the deep echoes. Huh? Because you say that 25 on which is on 25 is what I want. Like everything else I feel like it's whatever. But and this at 15. So 25 plus 15 being 50. No, 40. I can't believe I almost thought of the wrong number. But yeah, it's quite interesting. I don't know how else to say it. It's just Love and Deep Space has been doing some stuff. Sorry, no wait, Infinity Nikki. Like you can tell I'm really exhausted every single day right now. Because I've just been like totally going through it. And I mean like my brain is totally scrambled all the time. I practically almost at this point have no idea what is going on in the world and around me because I'm just so busy. Like I wish I could say like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. It really is not that bad for me. It's just because I have a lot of projects that I have to do that are with groups. So that, like, of course that means that I have to cooperate with people, and unfortunately all the people I have to cooperate with seem to not understand how working with people works. It's like really confusing, honestly. It's like the point, it's like the kind of thing where you'd be like, huh, I really don't get you. Look, that literally, it was just 2 glass bombs and she can now make a mask. And then she is gonna dance, right? Random quest started. Random quest complete. Like, I didn't even have to do much. You guys see? That's the thing about these quest lines in these events. They're very, very short. They're short to the point that it really takes 0 time to finish them. In some ways it's a good thing, because then it means that when I'm in like a rush and I just want to finish the quest, I don't have to worry about like long storylines and stuff, because the stories behind these quests are pretty straightforward. If anything, they're too simplistic. I think they don't really add much to the game, and even the characters themselves, like these NPCs, feel like they're not really alive. That being said though, it is quick diamonds, so I'm just saying, like, I've just been so out of sorts in the, like, brain sense. Like, I'm ultra focused on all of my work at the moment, so I just don't have brain cells for anything else. Like, I wish I did. I want to have more time for other stuff, but right now I just don't. I cannot wait to go home, guys. Like, you guys don't understand how bad it has been.
Nikki, let's stay in the shallow water.
Like, I really miss food from home. I've been like craving food, specific things for like the past couple of days. I just want to eat things I really love. Like, I really want pizza right now, but I'm not gonna get any pizza right now. And I have like stuff to do tomorrow. I had to unclog drains tomorrow. I told my flatmate that I'd help unclog her drain, which I wouldn't take back anyways, but I also have to finish like these modules, like things, like these very compulsory things that I have resolved to do before 20th of April. And honestly, tomorrow is really the only time that I will have to like finish those, because like I genuinely just don't have time. I wish I did. Like, genuinely, I wish I did have time for anything, everything. But I do not have time. It gets to the point where I'm like constantly confused on how I have managed to be alive. Even people around me are a little bit confused on how I'm alive. But, you know, that's the goal. That's like kind of like, you know, it's sort of like I live to make people wonder. I am like so out of touch with like everyone and everything that I have not talked to Hex on like an actual like VC phone call situation in quite a few days, which is like wild, because normally I am like on top of that, right? Like, we constantly talk to each other. We're like always on top, always in each other's business. However, I have been talking to my seniors because I see them on campus, and they are all in the same boat as me, because we're all just like suffering city, you know? Because we're just so busy as well. Like, they're busy because, you know, they have like their senior stuff to do, which by that I literally just mean that they have like a workload that is much different from mine, and they have like different responsibilities at the moment, while mine are like sort of less difficult in comparison to theirs, and in some ways more difficult because just the sheer amount of work. I have like exams coming up next week that I'm mostly prepared for, except for the one where I have to play a piece on the piano that I do not freaking like it's not that I don't remember how to play it. It's more like I don't know how to play the whole thing. That's it. Yep. I know how to play most of it, and I'm stumbling on like a few sections of the song, like, well, 1 or 2 sections, more like. So that is more just of a, it's more like a, oh my god, I really need to finish this work and like practice my piano thing, because I just want to make sure that I get decent grades in that, you know, in my, well, you know what I mean, right? Basically, that ends up with me being so busy that I don't even have time to sleep. I probably won't stream that long today because I have a bunch of stuff to do, and if I'm not doing that stuff, I'd like to sleep. You know what I mean? I just seriously have not gotten enough sleep in a very awfully long time. And it's like a bit concerning to me, to everyone I know. I I got some decent sleep like yesterday, but it wasn't really at night sleep, it was more like sleep. Um yeah. And if I wake up at a decent time, then I can like do stuff in the morning and like unclog my flatmates' drains and stuff and like fix whatever's up there. And I also finish my work because I have to finish that if I really like wanna be like on top of things, and also rehearse for like various many things. I don't have, my last performance class was today, which went so well. It was so like nice and chill, and I'm so glad that it went so good. But yeah, like at least that means I don't have performance class next week, but I have like to submit my essay next week, which means I have to finish it like soon, like literally so very soon. I have like my whole weekend is just going to be like a lot of rehearsal and essay work, and then so on Monday I have an exam. On Tuesday I have an exam and a 4 hour long class. On Wednesday I don't have an exam, but I'm supposed to show like my final version of my project, which is a group project, group production project. And with that, some of the parts, some of my parts that I sang, they're kind of like rough. I didn't really put my heart in the recording, and there's like a few sections where my, like, not even sections, but like a few notes here and there that sort of are like a little bit off. And my group mate was like, we should put like auto tune on it essentially, and I said okay, let's see how that sounds. The thing is, first of all, that guy doesn't know how to use auto tune, so that already in itself is like a huge like issue. What I do know about auto tune enough to navigate with it, but the problems that he's highlighting aren't really like a problem with my pitch. It's more like an intonation thing where it's like it's because of I'm out of breath, or I'm like trying to like trail off into somewhere, or I'm not like landing properly onto like the end of the note. So it's not something that you can fix with auto tune. If it were just a few like pitch things here and there, it wouldn't matter, because auto tune would have just smoothened that over and we wouldn't have to look at it for the rest of like our lives. But the fact is that it's not just pitch, it's specifically things that are related to like singing technique. And also I was recording that at like 5 a.m. in the morning or something, so you can tell, you can trust when I say I did not want to be there. Like I was this close to being like, I really don't want to be here, I really don't want to do this, I don't know why I'm being forced to like be in here and do this. Also, like the whole project has been like bumping heads with my classmate because they don't understand the meaning of communication, and because they set up a precedent, I just followed it, and I was like, you know what, you didn't want to try, I'm not gonna do much either. I also went to the library today and borrowed a book. You might be like, what book, Mew? Like what book was it? It was just a book that is related to my essay. I borrowed it because they didn't have an online copy. If they had an online copy, I would have just used the online copy, frankly. But it's very useful for my for my essay, I'm gonna read the chapter specifically. There's only one section that I really need to read, and it's like about 15 to 20 pages, so it's like very short. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna get what I need from it within this week, and then return this copy before the due date of the return, like before the return date. That way I don't get charged a fee. And guess what, guys? I am just glad that I can be done with it. I want to be done with this. And the thing is, okay, so this week, this week is over, but next week I have two exams, right? Two exams. Fine, that's great, that's good, wonderful. The week after that, I have one exam, very long one, and also one big submission. And yeah, it's been long. I also have to record my other submissions and submit them. So like that's all over the last week before I go home. And the day I go home is Tuesday of like the 29th of April is and the day and like 28th of April I'm going to go watch my seniors perform their graduation recitals. Oh yeah, on Sunday I have to go watch my seniors perform at just a random recital they're doing. So that is literally just like 3F for 2 hours, 1 hour, something like that. Maybe if I get like dinner with them or something, it'll be like longer. But my my professor said he's gonna be there, so I want to show up just to make sure like I don't miss it. So I'm gonna go there on Sunday. Which means my weekend is also pretty busy with social engagements that I want to attend because they really make my life easier, and not related to socialization but just like school stuff that I have to finish so that I can feel like I'm on top of stuff and I have time to like relax and rest and like finish everything before next week ends. Because even though like I know I have an exam the week after as well, and like a bunch of shit to do, like recordings for my last submissions, most of my stuff will be done by then. That means like the last week I can actually just like chill and hang out with you guys more before I go on a little mini vacation break situation. And I have stuff planned for the break, so it won't be like you guys are getting nothing. It'll just be a bit, it'll be something. Yeah, I'm so exhausted. And I just mean like not even mentally, because I can definitely persevere, but just I just feel like there isn't enough time in the day for everything I need to do. And like I'm also talking about streaming, and I would love to be like, hey guys, I'm gonna like not stream for like 2 weeks before I come back for a week and then I go away for a month. That sounds ridiculous, but it's because it is. I'm trying my best to keep pace with everything in my life, and it's kind of working. It still requires me to be very, very careful with my time. And like literally, I have now started to add everything on my schedule so I do not forget it, but most importantly, so that I can do everything I need to. I also wanted to go and check out the backstage situation for the play that I watched today, which was quite nice. My professor was doing the sound stuff. I wanted to, like, I asked him if I could come in and then just look at the set, like, behind the scenes kind of stuff. And he was like, yeah, if you come in, like, tomorrow before, for the midday show, and before that, so you can, like, come and peek and then you can go back. And I thought, if I wake up early in the morning and I get most of the stuff I need to get done before like 2 p.m., then I can go. And I can go and look and like peek and it'll be fun. If I don't, and I don't have the time, but like I kind of already wanted to go to campus to get like some practice time, so I might do that just to like go and practice. Because sometimes I don't really rehearse at home. I kind of like don't rehearse at all at home. It's a really bad habit. I don't recommend it. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I just think, yeah. It's wild, like, what you can and cannot do. I'm just gonna book my room for my rehearsal for on Monday before my exam. I'm gonna rehearse so hard. Oh my gosh. I booked it for 2 hours, guys. Yeah, it was a really nice show though. It was really a good play. It was Shakespeare, so it was quite fun. The actors were really good. The sound was good because my professor was doing it. The music was quite very much like adding to the whole experience. And my professor is really good at what he does, so it was like really nice seeing him in his element. And then I like talked to him a bit about his experience and stuff after he was done. They were having dinner and stuff. So like I was kind of bothering him while he was eating, and I felt so bad about that. But I'm so glad I went and visited because I really enjoyed myself. And if I go tomorrow, then I might as well, take some time to rehearse. And yeah, let's see. If I go to sleep before 1 a.m., I think it's totally possible. If I don't go to sleep before 1 a.m., I don't think it's happening. So, guys, I'm gonna be stopping my stream in like maybe 10-15 more minutes. I just don't have the time. I wish I did. I wanted to like sit down, make some music, have some fun. It's not gonna happen. I got a lot of stuff done today because I was like reading in all of the free time I had today for my essay. And so I absorbed a lot of information. It's kind of all like sort of amalgamating in my head. This is my process, by the way, when I write and I'm engaged in academia. It's like furiously consuming a lot of the content and like the context for what I want to write about. And then like I sort of just go into like put my thoughts on a page, and the second pass is like really just refining and connecting it, and the third time it's also kind of just putting my thoughts on a page, but it goes like very 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 like it's very well articulated. The first time it's kind of just like a lot of rambling. I've been told I do that, but my rambling when I'm writing for academic context is quite academic, except for last semester where I was writing a fan blog. But this one is quite academic because it's like very, very, very academic topic. And it's not really my personal opinion. Like on some level, it's something I wanted to say for a while, but it's not really, yeah, it's not like my full personal opinion. You know what I mean? But I can't disagree with it because it's true though. I'm writing about, well, you know what? I'll tell you guys after I'm done writing. Because once I'm done writing, so, okay, just as a warning, I'm not gonna be streaming next week. No streams next week. It's not possible. It's very, very difficult for me to manage my time in a way where I can stream and also finish all of my work, especially since I have exams and I have like rehearsals. I have a lot of stuff that I need to do to make sure that when eventually this semester is ending, I need to be on top of stuff, and I've been like slacking this semester a bit. It's been a very weird situation this semester, like lots of conflicts and issues, not really for me like in terms of academics, but just other things in my life. So I've been slacking. I cannot do that because it's very close to the end of the semester, and I really need to like be focused on what I'm doing to the point where you can sort of, like I can be like 100% sure that when I do end up like what I'm doing and coming out on top of it, like I don't have the time to sit around and like fuck around and find out basically. Because now it's just like it's the last few weeks, like last few being like it's the last 2 weeks. Week 14 and week 15 is the end of my semester basically. Week 16 technically counts because I have one submission on the Monday of week 16, but my recording for that submission is on week 15. So all of that is just it's just gonna be done. I did not think that it would be an issue because it's not. I'm still quite on top of things, and that's a good thing because like I'm like sort of very methodically finishing one thing or the other. I have a lot of things that are just sort of done. The last finishing touches, like the re-recording of certain sections, I'm gonna listen to it. If I really feel like, oh my gosh, I don't have the time for this, I'm just gonna slap autotune on it and call it a day. I'm gonna say, okay, it's not worth my time and effort and energy to do this. So yeah, I also had to like, my brother asked me to make him something music wise, so I have to do that. I don't know why he volunteered me without asking me if for like whether I had time for this or not. So I'll just like reconfirm with him how much time I have, and if I don't have any time, then I'll just rush it like in one day or something. If I have time, I'm gonna wait till the end of next week to finish it, because I don't know, this week, like next week is gonna be so busy. I will not have time to like chill at all. I don't think so, at least. So next week is gonna be like really just me trying my best to not lose my absolute, like, my mind. Because yeah, it's gonna be busy. Best way possible though. I'm happy that I get to do this stuff. I keep feeling like I'm so blessed. My life is so good. I'm just so grateful that I get all of these opportunities. I think it's hard to be like so grateful all the time, but it's my state most of the time. So if I sleep early today, then I can wake up early in the morning tomorrow and I can get a lot of stuff done, like chores wise and finishing work wise and doing rehearsal wise. Like while doing chores, I can rehearse my personal stuff. Um, while I'm reading, I can like sort of internalize other things I need to do. And if I go to campus, then I might as well book a practice room, rehearse for a bit, and then go home because like it makes sense. So yeah, it's quite smart of me. Yep. Yeah. I'm glad I can be honest with you guys. Hey, I am very unfortunately quite human in terms of how much I can endure. Well, maybe a bit more than human in terms of endurance for like life stuff. But I mean, like, when my body can endure, which is like, I need to sleep more. I need to eat properly. I need to, like, somehow stay alive for the next couple of days until until I can go back home and then maybe I can like exist. Yeah, so last week is probably gonna be like me chilling, me finishing my like recordings, because last week is literally just one exam and one submission and the recording dates that I finalized. So the submission's pretty much done. Like we're gonna get our final revision notes, so a final time that we can revise our whatever we were doing next week. So I just need to make sure that my production project, oh my god, I also have a PPT to finish, so that. It's kind of wild, but I also have to tell my group mates what to do in said PPT so that they don't mess up. I will put in speakers notes for them so that they can sort of, yeah. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Sibilance, 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 sibilance. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about my PPT, and like it's my PPT for my practical exam for my life sound class, which the teacher was like, I need you guys to explain what you did and your thought process behind it in the form of a PPT, not just like a conversation, which by the way, we had a consult session with him, so I came like fully prepared with a PPT and everything, like hoping that he's gonna look at it, he's gonna tell me what's missing, he's gonna tell me what's necessary, unnecessary, stuff like that. My guy literally just had a conversation with us. It was kind of like, it was very annoying. I cannot explain anything in any other way, but I just felt like very unsatisfied because I like came up with the PPT and like I finished most of it. There was only the last few, like last slide left that I hadn't added all of the content for. And then I go in, I'm like, huh. So he kind of just sort of like, yeah, he kind of sort of just like, he was just, yeah. He kind just had a conversation. It was very unsatisfying. Why did I come prepared if he was just gonna talk to us? But the good thing is I came prepared, so now I know what I need to like add or fix or like remove. That way I can finish it, send it to my classmates, explain to them what they need to do because they don't know about anything. Like, it was also a group project. The PPT is also a group presentation. They don't know what they're doing, but that's fine because I can help them. And as long as my grades are fine, I'm okay with that. Whatever, man. Like, as long as my grades are not suffering, I cannot help anyone who doesn't want to be helped. You know what I mean? So it's genuinely my earnest attempt at making sure that like their grades are also okay, because I'm pretty sure the teacher knows what my grades are gonna look like. Their grades, though, they kind of just messed up in the whole practical test. So like, yeah, that was very interesting. Yeah, my production project's almost done as well. Like I said, production project is also a group project. I don't know why they put in so many group projects in the same freaking semester. It makes me so mad. Because like I just want to like not have to do this group project thing. But next year in the same like in the second semester of my second year, it's also gonna be group project hell. Hopefully my classmates are gonna be less obtuse and more communicative and willing to cooperate with other people instead of just acting as if it's my way or the highway, bruh. And it's like very annoying. They just keep doing that. It's very like it's just like it's just strange. It just gives me like it doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, I'm basically done talking. I swear, like my throat is also quite dry, so I will drink water and maybe eat something before I sleep because I'm quite hungry. I had dinner, which was also like my lunch. It was takeaway from lunch. That was also dinner that I ate before I went and watched the play Shakespeare. Very good play. Oh. Huh. But that was at 7:30 and it's almost like 12 a.m. So might get something to like eat right now. Like I might just make myself a little snack, eat that, and call it a night. So in the events of I really need to sleep at a decent time so I can do stuff tomorrow, I will start saying bye because I love you guys. And just know, I wish I had more time, but I do not. And in my life, and in your life as well, if you're studying, if you're like, you know, if you have like something that is quite important, I think you should be giving it priority, especially since I'm paying for this education. God dang it. Like, not that if I were not paying for it, I would give it any less like importance. If I got a scholarship or something, I think I'd be even more grateful. At the moment though, I gotta make sure that I make my education or what I'm doing for my classes and stuff very front and center of my life. So that's because they have to be. I just don't see any other way in life. Yeah. So unfortunately, I will have to depart soon. I will see y'all tomorrow, where I will do a very short singing stream. Like, I'm just gonna pick songs that I know and love, and I'm gonna sing them, and then I'm gonna be done. Okay? It's gonna be really short because it's just gonna be me singing. Like, singing, and then I'm done. And I think the next next week I'm not streaming for sure, 100%, guys. That's not happening. I'll just put up an announcement after tomorrow saying, hey, next week, guys, I'm not streaming because like exam week. The week after, though, I probably will be streaming because I have less work. Still have an exam, but that's fine because I'm mostly prepared for it. I'm actually pretty fully prepared for it. I just need to revise, which is I have a method for that and works very well. My submission would be done by then, so it really wouldn't be that big of a deal if I just like streamed quite a bit. So I shall see y'all tomorrow. I am now going to say bye. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for the very short amount of time that I did play Infinity Nikki and just like yap for a bit. I don't know if any of the what stuff I was saying made sense because my brain is gone. Like, I don't even know. I didn't even realize it was Friday until it was Friday. And I was surprised because I was like, wait, wasn't it like Monday? Half a day ago? I'm so confused. What? And yeah, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't be like me. Honestly, genuinely, don't be like me. I am so careless about my own self, like health and well-being wise, but I'm still going strong because I know where my limits lie. Or well, I don't, which is why I push myself so hard. But I know how bad I can make my like routine before it backfires. Um so that being said, take care of yourselves. I love you all. Have a great day or night or whatever time of day it might be for you. Remember to eat and sleep, eat well and sleep well, and remember to hydrate always. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye now. Mwah.